Però mi è rimasto qualcosa nei denti, scusate.
Good evening to all. Welcome to the Champions League. These are the champions, and this is indeed the Champions League. Today we are doing tour semifinals, I believe. And we are going to follow Group B. Group A will be broadcast by Daniel Miko. You can watch it. There are links in the Champions League official server. All right. I'm talking to Emea, my director, as always. We'll also be joined soon by Francesco Galassi. So today it's going to be an IMA all-star panel. IMA members Emea and the biggest of all fucking dogs, and the current IMA secretary, Francesco Galassi. So right now I'm looking at the parcours. 3 stages only tonight. The last one is hard, and pretty much the first one is a classic summit finish, but with lots of KOMs and mountain in the middle of it. So it has all the ingredients to be entertaining. The second one is mainly 2 main climbs before the final one, then a long descent and a short summit ending, let's call it like that, a short bump in the road, as I like to say. Before that, there's a second category, and it's 254 kilometers. I forgot to say the first one is 185. Final one, by the way, I like to say to everyone that these stages are all by AMA, so we expect some good stuff here. And he himself tells me the last stage, Barcelonnette to Briançon, is extremely hard. It is the one I was talking about. So first there is a second category climb. Then there's two HCs. With some, the first one has a good descent for recovery, I think, looking at it. The second one has some sort of false flat there, but in a flint. The ending is Sampaio, Agnello, and Isoar. And in Isoar, afterwards, there's another long descent until the finish line, which is another small ending, uphill ending. So I believe this is Francesco Grassi joining. Let me check. It is not, but it is Yubi.
It
Hi.
is not. Hi.
Yes, but you're also welcome. Yubi, good evening. Are you ready for some Champions League action tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Any favorites that you want to pick for Group B, which is the one we'll be following?
I think obvious one is Leo,
Hola, tíos.
but will be close. Also, Joe has a possibility. Trivelato. Let's see.
Francesco Grassi, good evening. Welcome. I was waiting for you
Yeah,
as well.
guys, good evening too.
Are we? Wait, Emma, I don't know if you've noticed this, but you have first round on your graphics. Just saying. Welcome, and we were talking about favorites. We're going to be following Group B. Like I said before, if anyone wants to check the action on Group A when nothing's going on here, check Daniel Miko's stream. You should never check Daniel Miko's stream unless something is actually not going on here. Just believe me, no one wants to see that.
Yeah.
Grassi, do you have some? What do you have as expectations of favorites for this group? Because
Well,
we have here guys like Joe.
You have two big favorites because when in a group there are Joe Whiteley and Leo Falandri.
Exactly.
You always expect something from them, but to be fair, I expect this to be a little hectic because everyone will try to attack them. So if they start watching between themselves, I think some surprise results can happen in a three stages tour like that.
All right. Aside as Joe and Leo, is there someone else you think can put a legit challenge to them?
You have Matteo Alvisi, which is usually one of the name you have to watch in those kind of races. Even if Matteo isn't at his best level because he hasn't played basically the whole year. He just played the Italian championships, doing not good as you could expect by a player with many World Cup finals. But he can still be a consistent threat if they underestimate him. And then you have the French guys, which are always dangerous because they can attack in every moment. You have Kalash also in ITA World Tour this year made some good attacks, and he's a decent player. Then you have Trivelato, and Trivelato is a big revelation of the year because he started playing like at German national championships because I didn't hear of him until that point, and he won the German national championship. Yeah, he made a big impression. Also, he's already in final for classics, so I think he's a good player, and so he is one to consider in
All right. As
in
the
this
stage
race.
is about to start, one final
Yeah.
question to both of you. If Yubi is still here, yes, he is.
am.
Should we be worried with Alvisi doing an appeal?
I don't think so, unless something big happens. But I hope no.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start stage one. As you can see, that's a very, very promising stage. There's a lot of mess going on there, and there's that.
You all said the Yeah. I need
Oh.
one extra. I have one spot for a commentator. The first who joins have it. That's it.
Wait, what?
I have a spot for a commentator because I hosted for 8.
Oh yeah, but we're hosting B.
Maybe I will do the
Yeah, you can watch. You can be there, but
I
let's
could be
also-
there and putting a stream here, so you could
All right.
join from a place to another.
All right. As we start, stage starts, and let's see if someone does the early attack. I'm trying to identify. We have Trivalato, Leo, Joe, Alvizi.
I'm going to join group A, so
What do you think? Who will go for KOM mainly? Because on this stage already a lot of points can be earned.
There's a lot of points there, yes. On the
Yeah.
other hand, there's this duality where you have to think about preserving some strength for that final climb. Which climb is that, by the way? Because I'm terrible with stages.
Wait,
Even the ones I
guys,
play.
I'm trying to join group A, but I can't because probably today my connection isn't
Well,
good.
don't bother, friend, because we're gonna be only with Group B, so you're good here.
Ok, Fra, vedi che non posso entrare.
Prova almeno 2 volte.
Fra, non mi fa entrare, non mi fa proprio accedere a niente, cioè che quello è il fatto.
Okay, a special thanks to Matteo Alvizi's wife for allowing this game to.
Prova entrare un'altra volta almeno.
Ci provo.
I just need to quickly check the lineup for this evening because. Okay, we have Leo Kalash, AS Gaming, Trivalato Alvizi, and Joe. So, right now, and let me go back to the live broadcast. Right now, no attacks yet, nothing happening. We're waiting until this first climb, where we might see some action. Do you guys think we're gonna see people start fighting for the KOM right now?
Well, climb is, there is a lot of climbing here, so probably starting from the first KOMs of the day could be a great idea. Even if I think these first climbs will be also used by someone to try the first attack for a general classification. I think that the first climb, which is called San George, can be a big point to try some attacks.
Tell me something, friend, because as I said, I'm terrible with stages. The realistic ones, the variant ones, the ones I played, the ones I didn't play. Which final climb is that one?
Well, final climb is Vallée de la Restonica, which is a climb out of Court in France, in Corsica, for
Yes,
and
yes.
it's a big climb because it's not it was never used in real life. So
nice.
it's something new that EMEA put in a Tour de France of his. And it's a big climb, almost 15 kilometers. But the hardest part is basically the finish. So I guess you have to be you have to have to put a lot of attention to the final climb because you can run out of energy very soon.
All right. If you guys see someone parked in the final climb, that would be our trailer as we're broadcasting from there. So no worries.
In the meantime, I'll
Yubi,
start broadcasting.
Yeah, I just saw that we have. I was gonna ask Yubi. I'm pretty sure that I don't even need to, but you would attack right now, right? In this first climb.
I normally play very aggressive, but these are all not so steep climbs. So I think out in this lobby we will not see many attacks. I think it will go mainly on KOM and maybe the one IS sprint, but I think this right now will be very passive played, and they will all wait for the final climb, I think, or at least for the last 50 kilometers. As they are
All right,
also
and as we actually see, and as we talked about, things going slow. But let's see now who's fighting for the KOF. We have Alvizi on the right side, Joe's going in the middle, and then there's, I think it's AS Gaming, and it's going to be for Joe, and AS Gaming does second and third. It's a cat too, so I think it's the
Alvizi
first
here.
two.
In the meantime, in Group A, we started.
All right.
A small fun fact about KOM: in the first round, just one of the KOM winners reached the semifinal, so we saw it's not too clever to go for KOM, but the players have to see if it's worth it or not.
Okay, we have the first break, as Yubi was talking about. I want to just point out that despite this race only having one first cat and one HC, it has 5,200 meters. Sorry, of I don't even remember the English word for it, and English is my primary language. I should know this. Of steepness.
It's a
Let's call it like that.
vocabulary. In the meantime, we have the break going.
I'm glad Trivelato isn't here. No, Nigus, amongst those bastards, whatever he's called,
yeah, because he's a bit of a pain in the ass when he corrects people.
Okay, so a break has finally started to grow and establish. It seems like we'll finally have the break. Let's see who is in it. Joe already has the three riders: Trivelato, AS Gaming, Matteo Alvizi. Kalash is probably the guy behind.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone was
if you could go behind on the three men who are chasing. Okay, AS Gaming is here, so I guess it's Kalash. It's definitely Kalash.
Everyone has their 79 mountain,
yeah,
including
probably.
Kalash, actually.
Probably
including Kalash.
Everyone picked the same strategy.
I'm confirming they all have the 79 guy.
Yeah, they have all the 79, but Kalash left the other climb. No. He has the 84 hill ahead, rightfully, because better to have it ahead. Otherwise, it will be a little less.
Otherwise,
he's
he will be
struggling
useless.
to make it.
Oh, Alvizi keeps trying to go solo. What's that about, guys?
In the meantime, in Group B, in Group A, we have Frabo with the first to attack. As everyone
shocked. I did not see this coming. Let's keep it on B. Why do you guys think Alvizi is insisting on this solo thing? Shouldn't he wait? It would be much easier for him.
I actually don't know, because probably it would have been better to wait for the others. Also because road to the finish is still so long, and it has so many climbs in it. So
and he's burning
being so aggressive
uselessly.
Yeah, it's useless.
Maybe he was already
break
full.
In the meantime has a big advantage already, because they have 4 minutes 30 seconds on the group, and advantage is growing. So that could be a good move, and I think we could actually see some attacks, and probably not on this climb, because this climb is probably too easy. But on the next climb looked like as a good point to attack. Also because downhill many turns, so you actually spare some energy in the downhill.
He's chasing him down, so he can extend his lead. Maybe get these KOM points at least, and maybe even more. But
yeah, probably he's trying to get more KOM points as he can. I think he's going to obtain this, because he has now already 1 minute on the group behind, so he can go also a bit slower, because he already gained this minute. And probably behind there isn't so much collaboration between the players behind. So let's see. We have some problem with Sean in the meantime.
Yeah, sorry, I had a small but quickly fixable crash, and I'm back.
So it's noses downhill,
I'm
which will allow the
neglecting the
riders to
attack
catch their
because
breath.
there's another group behind the breakaway of 9 riders. So I think a group of favorites are also attacked right now.
Alvisi keeps going. I would normally
He has
say
a big
strong,
advantage.
but I still think this is really wasting energy. Is this to make sure he has the KOM or something? And the race is not falling apart, by the way. It's completely firing up. We have several groups now. There were gaps created. I don't know if they were intentional or not, but Tree Velato right there trying to close right now. Kalash, AS Gaming, and I think it was Leo were in the front, but they're all
He has
packed together.
2 minutes. Oh, 1 minute 25. So,
Okay, so the gap continues to hold, and
Yeah.
Alvisi is going to face the next KOM or start to go towards it alone. And again, I'm starting to think that this is mostly about getting some KOM points. I don't see another point in doing this.
no, neither do I. I think that's the reason.
I still think it's a complete waste of energy, but
Yeah.
it's his tactic. Let's see if it works.
Yeah. In this moment, it's working because the group behind now isn't basically working to catch him. They can go also in a more relaxed way.
Okay, Yubi, you're our resident breakaway expert. Is Alvisi doing a big ready because there's very little few points at stake on those on those next climbs. A second cat gives 5 and a third gives 2.
Yeah, it doesn't give too many points, but I think it was a pretty good attack because it doesn't cost a lot of energy.
Oh, Joe Whiteley, sorry to interrupt. Joe Whiteley is actually getting closer. Please keep going, sorry.
Can I add something?
Yes,
This basically this stage, if Alvisi gets the points on this climb and on the next second category climb, basically, in the first and second stage, there isn't so much KOMs. So, or at least you don't have so many KOMs higher category. Basically, you have only 2 first category here, 0 in the next stage. So Alvisi is gaining a lot of points, which
as
can
Joe
be
Whiteley
used.
has joined E1,
Yeah.
the gap is now 112. But let's keep in mind that the HC is 20 points, and the final climb of this stage is also 20 points. So
Yeah.
as much as he makes,
No, it's 10 points. 10 points for the last stage.
10.
Your category climbs will be only in the last stage, and last stage will be decisive for KOMs. In fact, probably I wouldn't have attacked so much because the situation in points that you have on this stage will be probably totally replaced in the last stage because every climb has 20 points to offer. It's 3 or category climb. So
as you see, and as I had said previously, these are not so much points. I'm looking at the KOM classification right now. Simon Carr from Joe has 7.
They're
Adam
heading downhill,
Yates has
so they've
5.
got to make sure to keep warm and make no
Bouchard
mistakes
from
on their
France 2, which I
trajectory.
believe is AS game, has 3 points. And despite being on the break for all this time, Alvisi's rider comes in 4th with 3, and the other one in 6th with 2, the other one in 7th with 2, and Nibali in 8th with 1. So maybe this is more about positioning his riders for an outcoming attack later on.
sorry, I wasn't giving attention.
As I was saying, Yubi, did you hear my?
Yeah, I
Can
get
you
you.
please? Yeah,
I
please.
think it was about positioning. I think he thought when there is a group of all
we have an
players.
attack. We have an attack.
Attack.
83 Mountain Kalash. And here he goes. That's bold.
Yeah, he attacked in he gained so few advantage. So I don't know if he's going to if he's going very far with this attack.
This stage is harder than it looks, and it already looks quite hard. Am I right
Yeah.
here? So
In the meantime, Us Gaming disconnected, crashed. So
okay, can we have a pause?
our
pause is not working.
pause doesn't
Alright.
work.
F in the chat for AS Gaming. The show must go on.
Yeah.
Okay, he's okay. We
In
have
the
the
time,
pause.
nothing is happening in group A. You have a breakaway. You have the group 3 minutes
Okay,
for.
Francesco, as you didn't listen, but first I'm gonna let UB finish. You're saying it's definitely more about positioning, probably, right, UB?
Yeah, because
Sorry.
when there's a group of all players, a breakaway, there will be no pacing. And so he put pressure on it, and we saw that behind nobody was really pacing him down. So he could extend a gap of 1 minute 30 and didn't waste too many energy. I think it cost more to push up to him, like Joe did, than he does at the end. But I think there's nothing decided yet. So
All right, Grassi, what I was saying is that after looking, I'm still looking at
Nothing,
it.
I will only update on Group A when they finish the stage.
Okay. I assume it's still a while for that, though.
Yeah, they're far from.
All right.
Far
I
from
was
the
saying,
finish.
friend, that looking at the provisional KOM classification, I have it here. Matteo was all this time in the front, and his best rider is fourth with 3 points. His second best rider is sixth with 2, and the others have 2 and 1 point. And Joe, who got later there, is actually leading with 2 riders, one with 7 and one with 5. And even AS Gaming, I think it is, friends too, has third place with 3 points. So maybe this is more about positioning your riders, forcing the break to pace more to get more gap.
I think that can be an explanation, but this is to be verified if he attacks in the next kilometers, and also because you have the break in this moment with a big advantage. I guess it's more than 7 minutes. No, probably almost 8 minutes. So now group
It's 7-7,
has to work.
7:07. So
Group has to work now because
sorry, 7:05.
otherwise
Yeah.
7 minutes and 55.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot.
Oh, that's 1 more minute than I was counting. So
Yeah.
that's quite a lot. But as we know,
We're already at the halfway stage.
this will come down to the 83 guys, unless something really outrageous happens, like no one even caring about their leaders.
Meantime, Kalash continues his actions, and he has 1 minute on the group. I think well, because at the moment his attack can, if he is good to manage energies, he can take the 2 hardest climbs, which are the second and first category, with a smaller effort than the group behind, so he could spare some energies on those steeper percentages. So that's a good move if no one chases him, basically, because no one is chasing him. So at the moment he's risking. Well, he gets already 2 minutes.
And that's Kalash was doing that. Leo Falandri decided to go in the break.
Yeah, and at this moment, if the situation continues like that,
going as well, trying to follow Leo, who's already down to two guys. Rip F in the chat.
meantime, puncture for Joe Whiteley.
That's a puncture for Simon Yates, 79 rider from Joe. That is a terrible spot to have it, and now all hell is breaking loose as both Trive and Leo already lost 1 dom, as the gap is 25 seconds, and Leo Falandri takes the 1-2 in the KOM, and Trivalato the 3-4. I don't even need to see it; it's pretty evident. There we go. And behind, we already have. I wanted to see the Joe situation, Emma. If you could focus on the 79 to see where he's at.
Joe is attacking in group behind. As Gaming chasing
Joe's
him.
going, and AS Gaming is now following, and now we have Albizi, everyone trying to catch up, and things are getting interesting.
Yeah.
Can Joe's flat tire have contributed for this change of plans?
Well, I don't know, because actually probably he will have his 79 mountain more nearer than he was before.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he was planning to attack already, because the situation sees now Kalash with a lot of advantage. 2 minutes and 30 he gained almost for free. So you have to
as we go
in
for the
some
next
way.
KOM, we have Leo Falandri and I believe it was Trivalato with their leaders in the back, and the same guys in the front on the break. So the race is being exploded right now a little bit. There's gaps being created, and there's two players already behind the favorites group, and one in front, which is Kalash in a break. So there's lots of things going on right now. Let's see Kalash. Emma, if you could focus a little bit
Because
there.
now he has again 3 riders, and he has 2 minutes and 30. Guys, I think he may be a big
Wait,
problem.
we have another one trying to leave the favorites group, Emma. E3, or is that still Kalash?
Yeah. Favorites group.
Oh, no, that's still just an attempt. There's so much stuff going on right now. It is extremely hard to catch it all, but here we go.
There are riders
Albizi,
for the
AS
whole
Gaming.
course.
It seems Joe has decided to not continue his attack with the leader. Kalash keeps going. It's a very confusing race right now. Joe's trying to take his 79 guy back to the front. Or a little bit more to the front, because I don't
Peloton
think
is still sleeping. Peloton is losing time from the break, and he's losing
massive time. This is
time from
becoming
Kalash.
very confusing.
Kalash has 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
The riders are in a portion
Is the
above
Peloton
10%.
waiting too much, Brasi?
Yeah, definitely, because I don't think he will lose too much in the next part of the stage, because actually he will do, as I said, the hardest climbs with the smaller
Okay,
pace,
and here comes
a
Joe.
smaller pace,
Alvizi was
and there
right
is another
behind
attack.
him.
No, it was the break in the group. No one is attacking. Joe now seems like
Joe
he's trying to
goes. As he hears you,
force a gap.
as he hears you, and he says, "I've had enough. No one's gonna work.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
close
has
it
to do
alone."
that, because otherwise his race is gone. His
So
race
this
like
is
a race of the others.
yeah, it would be very it would be very bad for him if he just let it slide. And these are not good news for Kalash, as Leo Falandri wins another KOM and Trivalato follows, both now down to one rider only. Things are getting spicy here. Now Kalash, we've had a quick shot at him. Geraint Thomas is still trying. Yeah, definitely, because Joe now started putting the pace up.
Fastly losing time.
I think that Kalash isn't quite the energy manager with the level to support such a long distance attack. Would you agree?
That's true, but he will surely have more energy than the others. I mean, at least the same energy level, because they had to push really hard on a very hard climb, while he could afford not to lose so much bar, even if he's clearly in debt, because he's out of the peloton from at least 70 kilometers.
Hello, Ghost. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So right now, the situation is down to 2 men only in the main break. Let's call it like that, and it remains the same. So Leo and Triva seem to be working well together right now, from what I saw, that quick shot. And they're gonna pass the intermediate sprint with Trivelato taking it. And here comes E2. This is Joe's 74 and everyone else 79, sorry, and I think everyone else here has a 79 as well. So these are the chasers. And behind E3, AMA, can we see who's in E3, please? We have Kalash. Oh, it's a dead helper. Okay, further behind.
Yep.
And now we're focusing here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. This is the shot we've been waiting for. Joe again continues to force it. Kalash is
attacking so much.
Is that Kalash's leader? Did he get caught or something? Or is
No,
it
I don't think so. Can we have? Can we see who is the Clash rider behind? Emea.
The guy behind Thomas. Can you show us who it is? The French one. No,
ahead. Behind.
Not ahead. The guy.
Okay, Kalash is there. Kalash is there with the 1 minute advantage now on Joe Whiteley.
Okay. Meanwhile, Dumoulin is starting to drop Trive, and that's Leo Folandri that has Dumoulin, by the way, with the World Champions team, I believe.
Joe has been reached by Matteo Albisi.
No, not the World Champion. Wait. Can't have the... He's not World Champion.
No, the World Champion jersey is for Leo for the moment.
Oh, yes, but so I guess he's wearing it as best position since the World Champion isn't here. Oh, doesn't matter. Triva's back with Leo. Leo is 0.3 from that cat. He's gonna take it, and Triva is just trying to catch up and remain there. Gap at 245. Meanwhile, we have Kalash still trying to get to that front group, but the gap isn't as big as it once was. But it still holds.
Another thing. Trivelato and Leo has still like 7 minutes on the peloton. Maybe they will go for the 78 guy as GC leader because the gap is so big, and now it's just downhill to the last climb.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try as long as they keep an eye on their leader. It doesn't hurt to try, but it's a massive gap at this point.
Yeah. And I don't think that the 83 mountain guy will catch like 5 minutes on the last climb. So it could be a worth try to go for the 78 mountain guy. But this we will see in the next stages, I think.
Okay, so the main question here, the main question that we might want to start doing, because there's 40 kilometers to go more or less and change, is can these guys make it to the end? And if they do, and they keep a good enough gap, can it be enough for the GC? Because yes, the last stage is extremely hard, but if they give them enough time, especially someone like Leo, this might be a big mistake for them. Still over 7 minutes, by the way.
It depends from how they will pace the following races, because if they go all out attack in the 2 following stages, I don't see that. I honestly don't see how the 79 Mountain can keep the pace with the 83s, because the difference is strong anyway. So on climbs like Sampere and Colagnel, which will be the shortest climb.
Okay. Joe and Alvisi still trying to reach AS Gaming. There's a very messy situation between the peloton.
Francesco, state continuando a chiamare il 79-78.
Vabbè, lasciali stare.
I legit understood that, to be honest.
Well, we are committing the mistake of calling the 79
not we. I've always called them the 79, not we. I actually laughed because I've been calling him the 79 all race long. You can rewatch the stream if you don't believe me, but that doesn't really matter. Mistakes happen, obviously. So Kalash right now. Wait, I have some notes here.
It's in an interesting race.
Piero, have you joined us?
Mostly the Kalash move is
Welcome, Piero.
very,
Tell me something.
very interesting.
Before Piero, welcome. First of all, and tell me, we were talking about the 79
Petra,
guys
are you there?
possibly. Piero, are you here?
No? No.
Piero?
Piero.
Ehi, mi senti?
Sì, sì, sì.
Okay.
I was talking about the
So
move
I was going to
of
make you a
Kalash.
question, Piero. Sorry,
Seems
I
to
was
be
going to
very
make you
interesting.
a question.
Looking
First
at
of all,
the
welcome.
next
And second, I
stage.
wanted to ask you: the 79 guys have 7 minutes gap.
Because he's taking advantage with his
Can
leader.
they make it?
He
Piero?
can count
The team
maybe
trains are
on
pulling the
the
pack
edge.
forward, although
listening to
victory
me?
is
Wait
still
a
assured
sec.
for the
Wait a sec.
breakaway.
Okay.
We're having some technical issues here, boys.
Piero, guarda WhatsApp.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
maybe.
Joe goes again.
Maybe.
Controlla quello che ti ho detto.
Yes, I'm going. I don't.
Yeah, I was saying that
I don't hear him.
Emma,
Wait.
Joe is attacking
I don't
right
know
now, and these
Yeah.
two are still in the front. Piero, can you listen to me now?
15 kilometers remaining.
Hi, man. He was
Hello.
muted in my Discord. I don't know
Wow,
why.
thanks. I don't know why as well, but thank you. Okay, so
I'm
first of
so
all, welcome.
sorry.
No. It's it has happened to me with other people as well. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes we are in voice chat with many people, and that happens. So first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And
you.
a big question. Right
Oh.
now, can the 79 guys in the front make it? Because they still have almost 6 minutes.
The stage, surely. I don't know. I don't know
And
the
now we're into
parkour
the
for
final
the
climb. The riders
next
know
stage.
there are pretty ladies.
It depends on what next
Emir
stage.
will send you. The last stage is extremely hard. I don't think they'll even get the 5 minutes they have now, obviously. But had they took them, this could have become more interesting still. This can still change the race a little bit, wouldn't you say?
But the Kalash move can be very interesting because if the other want to fight with the
finish line is
with the
getting close.
79,
The riders just passed
Kalash
the
can
10
move the
kilometer road
race
sign.
because he has interest on fighting for his leader. And
Okay,
doing
as we
it
have
harder.
development there, E2, because we've been back and forth, E2 finally has Joe, AS Gaming, and someone else, I didn't see who it was, were all together, and as I talk, they break apart again. So it's Kalash just going forward, leaving them behind. As Pierre was saying, that's a very good move so far, and he has quite the gap. He's probably gonna make it if he does.
That can be a key.
Piero, you have the route, correct? As we speak.
Now I'm looking.
I will send it to him. Wait.
No, Emil already did. Don't worry. So tell me things, Piero.
It depends on the gap after the stage.
Yeah, I think this is what we're hoping to see.
A couple of minutes, maybe 3 minutes, can be enough.
Can they make those 3 minutes? Looking at things how they are now, though.
Let me see what is happening.
Okay. 6 kilometers to go, by the way, and Kalash is quickly approaching the 79 guys. Is he gonna take it?
Kalash is only 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, Kalash has it.
Nice. I think Kalash has it.
Kalash
is behind.
Kalash has the GC right now.
Kalash
he has almost 5 minutes. Almost 5 minutes in the group.
The peloton was extremely forgiving, falling asleep, and the funniest thing was Alvisi, after not doing one single thing in the peloton at the end of the race, asks for relay in the peloton.
They played for the stage for getting the GC. GG.
Yeah, they basically gave also their ass.
They played it like it was in line, but it's not.
This was unexpected. Leo Falandri desperately trying to hold on to it, but Kalash is in pursuit mode, 2.7 to go. We're gonna have a dramatic ending here. Kalash is getting closer. He has this. Surely he must have this. He has a 83 mountain rider, Joe Whiteley, back behind with Matteo Alvisi and Trivelato and AS Gaming still there, but they're not gonna get to... Are they? Joe Whiteley. Can he still get to the other group? But here we go. Leo Falandri's going to take it.
Probably Leo is going to take the
Oh,
stage.
no, he's not going to take it. He's not going to take it. It's only 1 kilometer. Let's see. Everything can happen here. They're going for the final sprint. Kalash with his 83. Surely Leo doesn't have the power. Leo doesn't have the power. Il a lâché, as Canils would say.
Oh, and it's Leo. It's for Leo. It's for Leo.
Oh, unbelievable. Oh, my God.
And Leo kept.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Leo Falandri marginally takes it, but takes it. GG, Leo Falandri. Unbelievable. But the big winner here is Kalash. Let's count again.
Yeah.
She did a masterpiece.
What a fantastic race, Kalash. GG, man.
I don't know.
And now comes Thomas.
What the others were thinking about.
I think they fell asleep simply because when one or two people don't want to work, and the others get pissed and don't work either, this happens.
Bringing up their rear have made it through sheer willpower.
Okay, if people want to join for quick reactions, as I was saying, please do. Just big highlight. What Joe Whiteley, welcome. What the fuck was going on in that peloton? What the fuck, man? Tell us, please, quickly.
ASG is waiting for his mum to come back home finally for fucking past 20 years, clearly.
I mean, why was no one working in the peloton?
Well, Leo and Trivilato, I'm not gonna say to them because they had their 79s out.
Obviously.
ASG gaming. I mean, do you have Congolese internet? I don't know. Trivilato, like I said, Leo, like I said. Matteo, I mean, typical Matteo. IMA will protect him, but yeah, it's typical Matteo. Kalash got gifted 3 minutes, as if it's like.
It's almost finished in Group A, and it's Flo who wins the stage.
The 79.
They said the 79 riders get to the finish. And Swagzon Swagzon didn't get any advantage with his 83 leader.
Okay, so all hell is breaking loose in Group B, which is damn. So I'm gonna make a quick
question. The next stage. So
what? Sorry, Joe.
3 minutes and a half, basically.
God pray for me. I said, God pray for me.
I think you'll need more than a fucking prayer, Joe, to be honest. You and everyone that fell asleep in that peloton. And what guts me more is that I saw you trying to attack several times, and that they would chase, and then they would stop.
Yeah. ASG is like the Undertaker. Once I attack, he awakes from his grave.
And the funniest part, and I mentioned here, was Matteo Alvisi sleeping all stage long, and in the end, demanding cooperation in the peloton. That was funny.
Got to expect that from such a clown.
No, but this was, I mean, this is completely twisted by everyone involved, but that made for an awesome race. My hat goes off to Leo Falandri for still managing to win with the 79 Mountain versus 83, but the big winner of the stage was Kalash. Joe, quickly, do you have a B plan now that it has come to this?
Well, to be fair, when I saw the group and I saw those 3 French, Trivilato, and then Matteo Alvisi, I mean, this was almost plan A.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, Joe has his plan A still going. Thank you for coming, Joe. We move to second stage in Group B. Fran, Yubi, Piero, thoughts on what we just saw?
Do you want to know what happened in my group?
Well, while we're waiting for the load, sure, let us know.
Okay, in my group happened that the breakaway had like 6 minutes advantage before the last climb. And the 79 arrived. 79 riders arrived with almost 2 minutes advantage on the leaders. And in the main group, Floxing lost 10 seconds.
All right, current classification, live classification from Group B puts Leo Falandri leading 55 points, Kalash second 48. These are including the entry points. Trivella to third 25, AS Gaming fourth 20, Joe Whiteley fifth 6 points, and Matteo Alvisi last place with 5. So things are starting to shape in this group for now. But
Stage
Kalash
is harder than it looks, to be fair.
yeah, really?
Yeah, this stage
Watch
About
out!
that
A team
quickly.
leader is falling
is very
behind.
dangerous because you have some wind zones, and the wind is already strong, 24 kilometers per hour at the moment. And when you got in the wind zones, which are two, you have a bigger zone between that third and fourth category. And then you have one at the end of the second to last climb. So
Wait, really? Is that all?
in that point,
Oh,
the
yeah, right.
wind is very strong. So actually, that can lead to some
Do we
problems.
expect carnage here because of that? Do you
Yeah,
think there's gonna be carnage?
I expect carnage because of that, and also because of the fourth to last climb, which is a steep wall after the intermediate sprint, because that
Oh,
climb
yeah.
is a nasty wall with a narrow road. So if someone gets ahead, takes the climb ahead, basically he can split the group in many parts. I expect this to be a full carnage race.
All right,
If
this promises then. As the break forms, let's give some quick seconds to Emma to as we see who is in the break. I see a 79 there, and another one, another one. Does everyone have theirs, Emma? Because I think so, from what I quickly saw. Alvizi with 3 riders, Joe with 3, AS Gaming with 3, and everyone with 3 riders. Yeah, so we're good, and everyone has the 79 riders. So let's see what happens here.
Except Leo, he's still controlling, or at least to try to control this.
What about the 79 of Leo?
Oh, he's a yellow jersey.
Yeah.
Is
For
in good?
example, Lato is P3 in GC and attacks. It will
The
be
question I
interesting
want to
because
make now, Piero, actually, is that one. What should Leo do with his 79, who is GC? Emea, can you quickly show us the time gaps of the GC, please, to see the time gaps?
I think it's about 3 minutes about on the others.
It's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes on the
Piero,
leaders.
you play for the
80
79 in
seconds.
this.
Yeah. I definitely play for the 79. Having
Alright.
the 82 as a helper, it's easy. In this
Alright.
stage, you risk nothing. In the next one, you can't lose 3 minutes. Having the helper.
Do you think he won't lose the 3 minutes if he gets them to the final stage?
He's second. He's second for sure in GC.
So he
Leo,
passed.
Leo
Yeah.
can manage it. Leo can
Yeah.
manage it.
For sure. I agree with you. Francesco, do you agree with this assessment?
Well, yeah, probably I would play for the 79 too. Even
Yeah,
if I'd say if they play like they played the previous stage, the 79 will have nice times keeping the pace. If they play in a decent way, things could be a little more difficult. But Leo can make it.
As commentators, and we want to see the
Consider
best
you have to
possible
consider
show.
also he's now leading the point classification, so he has a good gap to manage.
Yeah.
As I was saying, as commentators, obviously we want to see the best possible show, so we would definitely like to see Carnage and that leadership being very disputed, because that would make a fun race.
Yes, of course, we would like, but I don't think it will happen.
All right. Right now, the gap is short, 1 minute. The peloton trying, or in this case, Leo, because he's controlling the race. Obviously, Leo is too smart to give them a huge gap. He's controlling it well. It's around 1 minute, and Kalash also pacing in the front. Obviously, because he also has something to lose. He's second of GC, possibly even first in the end of this if things go well in the end of the third stage. So he also has reasons to work. Right now, these two are doing a great job at controlling that break. And we're going to approach the first KOM of the day. So let's move to the break now.
Cazzo attacchi.
Emea? Are you alive?
Devo
Okay,
fare.
thank you.
Oh, vedi che si bomba il buco. Ah,
Okay, let's see who takes the first KOM of
So
the
fai. Ma
second
aspetta.
stage.
Okay, in the
Who
meantime,
else
we
you already
started the
saw?
first climb. First climb, Côte de Meilleure. And I don't know how to pronounce it. Piero, who is more familiar with French, could.
Yeah, I'm in with you there, friend. And there goes Adam Yates, sorry, is going for the KOM and he's gonna get it easily. So those points go to Yates, and Pitcock takes the second place, actually. Dumoulin still leading the ranking. Adam Yates is now fourth.
So basically, Leo is leading general classification, KOM classification, and points classification.
As of now.
They basically give him their asses, basically.
But the big question is, can he keep all those leads? My answer is probably not.
Well, he can't keep everything. He will
keep
have to
nothing.
choose.
Honestly, can keep nothing, but it's
But
enough
he can keep enough
to
to
go
pass.
on. It's enough.
Yeah, I agree.
It's enough.
I agree with
It's
Pierre.
already enough to go home.
I agree with Pierre.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, that's totally right. Also
Joe is
because
actually pushing for the next KOM as well, I believe.
yeah, go to the
And,
grass.
What is Joe doing right now?
Joe
What's
is
wrong?
getting them KOM points, as the Brits would say,
Even
in
if
the Americans.
it's taking so many points with so few points with such a big effort.
Yeah,
You know, it's 1
I'm sure
point
Joe
for every
has a plan
KOM.
of some sorts. I think, at least, and I don't think it's just about the KOMs, although that helps because he definitely needs everything he can take right now. Oh,
Yeah, he celebrated. Yeah,
classic Joe. Classic Joe. Okay, so
break isn't taking so much advantage.
and as we talk about this, let's keep in mind that Adam Yates is getting closer to that second place of the mountain classification.
Yeah, that's true.
Meanwhile, we have Emea the 90th, a very important televised moment here.
No, sorry. I was talking about the other group. I'm seeing something I
Okay,
don't
we're
like.
back as we started. 12 riders in the break. Joe has finally slowed down, and rightfully so. And 1 minute is the advantage again.
Yeah, no one is spacing so much in the break. They're
No, I know, Emea. I know. I'm just joking.
they're keeping their energies. But basically, the group may take them in the next kilometers if they don't pace. It's Leo which is controlling the race, probably because there is a Stork. Probably because there is a Stork ahead. Stork, which is second in the points classification.
I don't think it's viable to think that this break is going too far right now. Am I correct? This probably won't last that long. And Joe again celebrates another King of the Mountain win. Well, not the King of the Mountain, but the climb win, as always, classical Joe.
And you know, this break isn't getting so much advantage, but probably won't take anymore because now the next part of the race is favorable to chasing. So
Indeed.
if they don't work properly, the group ahead won't gain so much advantage. They could be joined on the third category climb.
Okay, pace is sustaining right now, stable. Stable right now, yeah. Let's see if someone puts the effort in the front. Right now, I see Joe pacing. I see Matteo in the front as well, so I believe he will. Yeah, he's also working. In the peloton, we still have Kalash and Leo, the two guys with obvious interest in working, and no one else. So, in that regard, it's 2 versus 4, but let's keep in mind the circumstances. So, in this case the two right now have the upper hand, and they will close this gap quickly if they do their job properly. And here we go. Gap is starting to fall.
We are now under 10 minutes.
Yeah, and Alvisi tries to put a little more in there, but it continues to stay under that minute. 45 seconds now. And as Grassi said, and well, the terrain is very favorable for the chasers. So he's probably right to say that at the very best at max, they're probably gonna get caught at that third cat.
Yeah, they're going to get caught in the next seconds. I mean,
I think
it's second. Oh, no, it's a third. But they're probably, they might not. I think they will make it there. But if they had pushed a little bit more, they wouldn't even have made that. To be fair. Thank you for the random fact, man. Always appreciated.
yeah.
what an interesting news.
Yes, breaking news. Everyone stop the fucking presses. Okay. But that's part of our fun. We have to have fun somewhere, somehow, while doing this. And it's falling. 30 seconds now, around 30 seconds, and we're about to approach the deadline, which is that next KOM. Meanwhile, Peter Sagan continues his relentless job, accompanied by someone from Kalash. It's Turgi. I don't know how to spell that. It's a frog name. Did I say that correctly, Campion?
Turgi, it's good.
Turgi, okay, thank you. Meanwhile, let me see. It's gonna start right now. Col de la Gineste. And 7.5 kilometers to 3.9% average. It's not really a steep climb, but it should be enough to close this break. Will they though? Let's see.
The typical climb of GP La Marseillaise, which is a race
Pretty much
held in January, which is usually the first race of the French season. Yeah, but they do it from the other side.
Okay, this time from Francesco Grassi, useless.
Useless.
Okay. We are collecting with a certain pleasure.
Yeah, no, I always love trivia. It's always good to know stuff, especially when it's stuff I already know, like the second one. But seriously, there's a bit of distortion in MS stream for me. Am I the only one? 58 seconds. It's growing though. The peloton isn't applying that much, and they're gonna keep the gap.
I thought the peloton was going to catch them, but they started to work a bit more, and behind the group slowed down a bit. In the meantime, Matteo lost contact with the group.
Show us the front of it, please.
I think they are deciding to not catch them.
Wait, who's the host of this group?
We're already at the halfway stage.
What?
Who's hosting this group? Is it IMA?
Yeah.
Naturally. Wait, give me a second. I have to reply to IMA. I need to check it. At the end of the stage, it will probably be a good idea. For now, it works. Okay, so more than a minute and a half now. So the break took the actual advantage of the situation to consolidate the lead, to increase it, and now they're back within more or less what they had. What does this change, guys?
Sorry, I wasn't.
I was saying that the break took advantage of the situation to get back to that lead they had before. Does this change anything in what's coming in the race?
I think
they will have a lead to wind section. It could be helpful because if you are up front, you spend maybe a bit less than behind if there's someone trying, but on the other hand, yeah, it just
Let's see.
the place
Indication
has
is about to come actually. Paderberg P, 2.6 kilometers at 5.5% average, and let's see what they do here. I'm expecting Joe to go for this, even if it's just and there we go.
It's
Adam
Morris.
Yates. But
Rudy Molar
AS Gaming,
goes
sorry.
into the attack.
AS Gaming is gonna take it with Mola.
Yes.
And Joe is second, which takes him to third in the KOM jersey. So he's doing progress, and he's 2 points behind Stock, whatever his name is. Only it's
Or
Stock, isn't it? Stork. Oh, it's Stork. Yeah, naturally, never mind.
like store.
Yes.
Big
Yeah.
dollar.
Yeah. Okay, so Trivelato here. We have AS Gaming. Alvizi a little bit behind, as said before, but it's not a big gap yet. But the wind zone is about to start. Let's see what happens here. Do we expect? Oh, I thought Joe was gonna make a move, but no. He's just gonna pace like a madman. Yes.
Yeah, now we are in the wind zone, and let's see
Do
what
we
happens.
expect carnage here in the actual peloton?
No, because they're going slow. They're going very slow. And
I
if
wonder
now,
if someone even being in the break would try to take advantage of this. Probably not.
yeah, break is surely taken advantage by
No,
this.
I mean someone that is in the break. I wonder if they would be crazy enough to try something here with their
Rio
other
is trying to slightly taking advantage, but Kalash is with him and is stuck on his wheel. So they won't gain any advantage.
Fortunately for
The
everyone,
advantage is for the whole E2 group because they
Oh
they have
yeah, split.
there's a
There
split,
is a split. There is a split now.
and I was just gonna say, those in the back, it's not a good time to be there. And as I
Yeah,
look,
because now they're pushing. People ahead are pushing so much,
and now they're
and
gonna
Joe
start
is
trying
behind,
to,
not
yeah,
working,
not shocked.
and Kalash is pushing a lot.
how
So
can
they're
you
not too close.
how can you be clever doing that?
Yeah, closing for Joe isn't something you should do because he will punish you eventually.
Oh yeah, if he gets that chance and he was
We're
gifted one
starting the last
right
third of the
now,
race.
he will indeed take advantage of it, like any good player would.
Not finished yet.
124, we approach the next KOM.
Yeah,
Okay, let's. Joe is
it's
gonna
Joe.
take the 1, 2, 3 easy, and
1 point because it was a fourth category.
exactly, which means he's only 1 point behind Stork.
Yeah. No, I don't get if that's a R or a C.
I mean,
It's
the
R.
image,
It's R. So Stork.
it's Stork, it's actual Stork, but that's what I was saying when I say the image is a bit fuzzy, so that's why I was telling to Emir that it could be a good idea after the stage for him to and stream. And put the stream back up on Discord. So, but for now we can see what's going on perfectly, and that's what matters.
We are approaching the decisive place of the race because actually, if someone takes advantage, what happened? Stream was closed. Okay, then that's better.
Oh shit!
Well, I was saying, next part of the race has the Côte to the Corpse, which is basically a wall, zip wall. I think if someone takes advantage of this climb, you will see real carnage here.
Okay, I also lost for obviously reasons. I also lost the stream due to him re-putting it up, and
Okay, I think Matteo won the sprint.
Yeah, Matteo won the sprint ahead of
Stork?
yeah, ahead of Stork.
Yeah.
Go to the crew
Okay,
approaching.
Matteo won, Stork was second. I'm getting the confirmation from our director. And yeah, he's actually right. He told me Stork is starting to have a good advantage in points, and it is correct, as Stork currently has 52, Tom Dumoulin has 37, and Adam Yates 31. Okay, so the steep climb is
This climb
incoming,
features some
and this is
dreadful
what we want to
percentages.
see.
There. You are seeing what I was talking about now.
Yeah, this is the one we really want to
And
see.
Matteo ahead.
Matteo is pacing ahead. Let's see. Kalash
And
is
let's see what
quickly on his
happens,
wheel.
because now the
and,
group can break.
Terrible place to be behind. And of course, Joe Whiteley is the guy behind. I'm shocked.
Another
I'm
attack
so
in the
shocked.
leading group.
Yeah, Joe is basically Adam Yates in PCM.
Or Nairo Quintana and Chris Froome's wheel.
Mantis.
Oh, maybe.
Don't forget
Also
Mantis.
Mantis.
Oh, mention. Yeah, that's the perfect example, actually.
I think Mantis has never been
Group is
head
group
in the group in his
I've
whole
never
life.
seen that. If it happened, I have never seen it.
Yeah, me too.
Rush is closing
Okay,
himself
Alvisi is
gap.
going. Alvisi is going. This
Okay,
is a decisive moment here. And Kalash is trying to follow. Let's see if he's going to end up closing for everyone or not. There it goes, Kalash.
So he's
And
attacking.
he's getting the gap. He's getting the gap as well. He's trying to join Matteo.
He's
Climb
going to
is
kill
almost
the
over
Matteo.
though. Leo Falangi
Yeah.
closing as well.
Yeah.
And show us the KOM shoes, and it's gonna be for Yates Car. So Joe Whiteley is going
Only
to
a
take
few
the
riders are
provisional
capable of
second
following
place.
the very fast pace up front.
Meanwhile, the race
Again.
is very offensive right now. We have splits. I see Thomas. Oh, we want two riders.
Now the
maybe.
downhill will be so we'll have so many turns. So curvy, I'd say, but curvy isn't the best the best term.
Twisty downhill.
Yeah. Now, if they keep on the action,
there's
because
no.
Joe is behind, as Gaming is behind. If they keep the action, next climb can make a small massacre.
Okay, stay on the back group. We want to see if they can catch up or not for a little bit. Let's see, because there's three people there. Yeah, that's quite a lot of people that might lose time. Let's see.
Joe.
And as the climb starts, I think they're gonna close it. There we go. But Alvisi strikes again. And Leo's following, and as the back group was closing it, Alvisi says denied.
Now people behind will.
They're desperately trying to close it, but Alvisi is not making their life easy. Garen Thomas now with AS Gaming's guys. One of them is Godou, free Godou, by the way.
And probably that would have been a good move to continue the action, because in the last 2,500 meters, you have the road still again narrowing, so who is ahead will have a big advantage.
Okay,
in fact,
I think Joe is going to try this KOM again, so let's see who's going to fight for it with him. Maybe Kalash? I don't know. He's in the front.
Let's see what happens on the narrow road.
I see actually Leo and Kalash. So 3 people might go for this, and the sprint is going to start. Yates is in the front. He has Leo in the right side, he has Kalash in the left side, 1.3 to go. They're starting to increase pace. AS Gaming comes from the center, shocking everyone. Can he take this? But Leo again takes the lead. It's going to be a very hard fight. Joe starts sprinting, and AS Gaming goes with him. Let's see who takes it, and it's Joe. It's Joe Whiteley. AS Gaming second, Kalash turns them along fourth. And that's 4 points away from Duma. So we go to the decisive moments of the stage. Everyone is in the race.
The ideal part where to attack. It's a flat before the downhill.
It is indeed, but no one seems to want it right now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
A good moment too is the flat after the downhill. I remember in Italian National
Not that
Championship.
much. Not that much. There are
Yeah, but
too
in Italian
many
National Championship, I got a
helpers in the
gap there.
group. There are too many helpers in the group right now. So
Okay.
if you do it before the downhill, we'll recover every bar.
Yeah.
Let's keep
You
this
do
in mind.
after,
It's a very
everybody.
narrow downhill. Positioning here to start the next flat and subsequent climb is crucial.
I don't
Yeah,
know
can
if
be.
there is someone who will continue the action, but when you are ahead after a downhill like that, you should try at least to continue a little pacing just to
Definitely, I
make
agree.
life
Yeah,
difficult.
taking profit to the length of the group.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, exactly. Because actually, it's a big disadvantage for
Flat
whoever
part,
is behind.
1.6 kilometers, and we'll be in the
But
final climb.
no one did. So
Oh, Coudon.
Fort Coudon, exactly. Thank you, Piero. You actually have great French skills, unlike us.
Okay,
yeah,
you can.
definitely.
And it's gonna
Okay,
start.
now
And it
last
started.
final climb starts, and final 5
Okay,
kilometers, no,
Leo
final
is well
6
positioned.
kilometers
Hey,
are
Leo
on.
is the only one with 4 men.
Yeah.
No, I think we need to check the back to see how many, because Joe had 4
Because
before the.
Joe probably lost someone while trying to come back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
he was doing the KOM thing, so he's down to 2. Leo is the only one with 4. Trivelato and Kalash and AS Gaming have 3. And
Matteo
Alvivia
with 2.
2. Okay,
Now,
so there's an
pay
advantage
attention
there.
to the climb because the climb becomes narrow again, and Joe is in the worst position as possible because now road narrows again.
And as always, he's gonna get hurt by that, I think.
But no one is pacing hard now.
Okay,
at the
6
start
kilometers
of
to
the
go. The
climb.
steepness is coming. Let's see what happens here. Oh wait! There's a movement here, and it's Kalash.
5
It's
kilometers to
Bardet.
the finish line.
Why the hell, Kalash, are you doing this?
It's in
You
such
don't need
percentages
it.
that the strongest can
Why?
create some gaps.
I have no idea what's going on
It's
his
an
mind right
enormous
now.
risk without reason.
Yeah, and it probably might not pay off. And now we have Trivelato on his right side trying to keep up with him. Alvisi comes. There's AS Gaming right behind, and Joe is still far back, not the greatest position. Alvizino and Trivelato putting us up some pace, but Kalash continues to insist on the left side. 2.8 to go. Gary Thomas, we finally see him. He's alone, and the sprint will soon be upon us. Kalash putting more pace. I think he's putting it too much. Let's see if he doesn't die in the line. Buchmann covering for Stork there. Trivelato. Oh,
Falling
no,
behind.
actually.
A team leader is
Yeah,
falling
yeah,
behind.
I was right. So, Thomas is already in the front to sprint, and the sprint.
Yeah.
It's Bardet, it's Buchmann, it's Thomas.
They
It's a
won't win the
1v1v1,
stage.
and Joe Whiteley is gonna take this. I think Joe Whiteley is gonna take this.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
Joe. It's Joe. It will be Joe.
Joe is a
Because the
massive.
final climb.
Where is the 79?
Lost some seconds.
Yeah, but it's not worrying. Actually, Leo does a strong finish to the sprint, but there will be a small gap, though, I think.
Yeah, there will be, because the gaps here are 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Leo,
saw the positioning.
So Leo let the leader alone to sprint with his 82.
Yeah.
I'm just getting
he basically was pushing alone with this 82, with this 83, and with this 879. Basically, they were going 2 separate races.
Guys, quick update. Romain Bardet takes the yellow jersey with the bonifications. Geraint Thomas wins the stage. As I was saying, as soon as I saw Joe in that exact place in the ending, I knew he was going to take it, because he's extremely good in those sprints. I've been in so many lobbies with him. I've competed 1v1 in mountain sprints with him. He's actually very good, so he had a good chance here. And Kalash, despite his energy waste, still made second. So 9 seconds for Godou. Okay. Can you show us?
In Group A, it's Eddie Cappadeus who wins the stage. Again, the 79 riders went to the finish. Again, the break. Again, them arriving. I don't know what is happening in this league.
Show us the GC.
Well, when they arrive, I will show
Bardet
you.
with 6 seconds advantage over Dumo. Stork 144, Garin Thomas 3.5, Buchmann 3.11, Nibali 3.15, 3.16 for Bouchard, Godou 3.24. These are both from AS Gaming, and Valverde also 3.24. So Bardet and Dumoulin remain in a privileged position, and pretty sure that unless something terrible happens, they should be on the next round.
Yeah. Easily.
However, we do look at this stage, and it's extremely hard. It has potential here for the race to completely fall apart, wouldn't you guys say?
If they attack, probably yes. If they don't attack like they're doing, I don't know, because the behavior of the group isn't the best, you know.
It hasn't been. It hasn't been.
We have to consider Joe maybe doesn't need to attack. He's fourth in GC. He can only go in break with his 79 like he did before, only to play KOM. And saving his first position in KOM will go third, so go in the next round.
But as you say,
Civolato has the third DC position, but it's not quite good to go on.
Guys, there is the GC for if you want to see it.
Wait, let me quickly switch.
Yeah, totally no switching.
Consider the first 5 plays are for the 79 mountains.
Just quickly
the first 83 is Thomas, 2 minutes 53 down.
Well, it's not that different from. Well, it's a bit, but not that much different from what we're seeing in our group 10.
But for example, Flo is almost fucked because his leader has 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, Flo is in a terrible position.
From Swagzone.
On the other hand, he does have his 79 in third place.
Yeah, Flo has to play for his 79, definitely.
Wow.
Or to win some of the accessory classification.
All right. As we prepare for the final stage in both groups, let me see. Let's go back to B.
Well, I'm going to smoke too.
I was going to say the same, and meanwhile, we'll leave you with IMA speaking because everyone wants to hear that. I'll be right back. Let's have a commercial break or something.
Please, IMA, next time don't go for a shit.
Oh, chiamate Gavassi, che in Covid-Covid non possiamo giocare. E me a scrivere a Gavassi, chiamalo su WhatsApp o qualcosa. Perché dentro la room non avete tirato i covidori e sta bloccando sulla sta aspettando. Ok.
Scusa. Li ritiro?
Sì,
Tanto è
sì.
l'ultima tappa.
Sì, sì. In questa tappa succederà un macello.
Lo spero, dato che state correndo una latrina, veramente. Okay, in the meantime, since I am the only one doing the commentary right now, we are approaching our final stage, which is the hardest one of the tour. And it's a stage from Barcelonnette to Briançon, 2054.8 kilometers. It's the longest stage of the tour, clearly. One of the longest stages probably ever played on PCM, because, usually they prefer to put some short stages. And we'll see what happens, because probably this stage has the potential to make a lot of gaps. So Leo has clearly to to pay attention with this 79 mountain, because he has to defend this second position. And probably it will depend from the outcome of the stage, because if they play on the offensive, this stage will be a massacre. But if they play like they played until this moment, I feel like Leo can have a possibility of keeping this second place. Kalash will have to defend his position. He has not to overdo, because if he overdoes, risk to lose clearly. And first attacks are starting, and it's Joe with Matteo Alvisi attacking 4 men, and they are joined by 3 men from Trivelatto against Stork, which is trying to seal his position, the points classification, and he can do it because an intermediate sprint is placed after some pair. And Leo sent 4 men into the break. That's a curious move, because now he has probably only the 79 mountain and 83. Oh, he sent his 83 mountain in the break. So actually Leo is attacking with the 83 mountain, and he already has 1 minute and 20 seconds of advantage. So let's see what happens, because this is an interesting move. The one is reacting. Kalash is just trying to control. And it's right that he didn't pace immediately, because after the first climb, there is so much space where you can take the break under control, almost 100 kilometers. So let's see what happens. But this is surely an interesting move because race is basically already exploded.
What do you think is now the one who have to pace behind?
Yeah.
Kailash I don't think have to really. So who's the one who might close Leo down or even to large with
Rassi, non puoi entrare.
Ah, ok, allora esco.
No, non lo so, stai giocando? Puoi vedere o no?
Aspetta. Fammi provare. No, ok, no, si sono ritirati i miei. No, sono crashato, a posto, non posso giocare. Non posso rientrare, vabbè, non fa niente. Ok, group. Okay, now Kalash is spacing a lot to take again the break, but I mean, he should. Okay, Leo is attacking again. Leo is again trying to get a gap, and he dropped his former breakaway companions. In the meantime, Kalash got already a gap himself from the group, even if now it is being closed. If we can see what is happening in the peloton, Strivelato attacking, so attacks are already starting on the first climb. 231 kilometers from the finish, race is already exploding, and Leo has a 51 seconds advantage. On the Col de l'Arche, which is the easiest climb of the day, Joe closed the gap. Now there are 7 riders trying to chase this group, with us gaming making the split close. Leo is behind, is trying to spare as many energies as he can with this 70.
All right, guys, I'm back. What's going on?
Well, you have only the 83 mountain of Leo on the attack on the first climb of the day, at 2,027 kilometers from the finish, and group was almost exploding because Kalash was attacking, was getting a gap, trying to control, and Kalash probably left his riders on the relay command because they did big effort in chasing riders of Joe Whiteley.
Wow, that's professional playing right there, kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick word from our sponsors, and it is as follows: kids, don't smoke; it hurts your health. And 2,
Yeah.
don't give 3 minutes advantage to 79 mountain guys if you want to win the Champions League. We carry on.
Exactly. And in the meantime, Mass Gaming is attacking behind.
Wow, there's a lot going on here right now. Indeed, the stage is exploding. The world is on fire. The sky is falling. Let's see how this unfolds.
Piero is not anymore with us. But
All right.
Che dispiacere fa.
I would have asked what he thinks about the race.
By the way,
at
thank
the
you
time.
for. I know he's not listening, but big thanks for Piero for being here. We continue. Does Joe have his leader? No. In the break, no.
Well, he sent his 79 rider. I guess he wants to take KOM points. But now you have 100 kilometers without a single point until the start of the second climb, which is probably the hardest one, the Col de Saint-Père. And let's see what happens, because at the moment you have 283 riders on the break. And,
Look at this way. Leo just placed himself. Sorry, Leo just placed himself in the perfect position where he does not have to work in any group.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a great move. He did a very bold move.
Yeah.
Provo a chiamare Piero. I'm trying to contact Piero.
Okay, but we continue. The show must go on. Right now we have AS Gaming, Joe Whiteley, and Leo only, I think, in the break. Emea, help me out here.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
these 3. And two of them, which is Leo and AS, have their 83 Mountain Rider. Joe Whiteley has a 79 trying to close the KOM classification, but there's still a long time to go until the next HC. And let's see what happens until there.
I think that Kalash hasn't to push so much now because the road until the start of the first climb is so long. So I think he could he could take them on the normal advantage, and he can close the gap later on the climb.
Yeah, I think definitely the easy thing to do here is just control to a decent gap and then actually close it on the way up. Oh, some interesting views of the steepness to come. Can we see the last one, Emma? Okay. There we go.
Very hard.
So the second to last is going to be very interesting, and then that's the Isoar, right? The last one, Francesco.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. Tell me.
I was saying the last one is the Isoar, right?
Yeah, Isoard. Yeah, you have
And
some
the other one?
Colagnel and
Okay.
Isoard.
Okay.
So three Italian climbs.
Yeah, and three interesting climbs, and the gap actually is not going up; it's going down because Kalash is killing himself to close it, and
they stopped because also Trivelato is helping Kalash. So they actually it's 2 versus 2, but SAS Gaming probably wasn't working so much in the break as he usually do, and then
and everything is back at the way we started. 36 guys, full peloton, and things are calming right now. So quick reminder, actually I haven't seen GC after stage 2, Emma, if you have some time and want to share.
Acceleration by Bichol.
Okay. Let's see, Dumoulin 6 first 44. So right now, Kalash and Leo perfect position. Joe Whiteley with that fourth, if he gets the KOM, might be good. I don't know how Trive is doing there, but it's gonna be tight between those.
He can be even third because Trivelato, I don't think he will keep with his 79 mountain. I don't think that's so.
Yeah, because it's not the same gap as the others.
Yeah, exactly. That's the gap skill everyone talks about.
So Joe here still has a good chance of passing, but he's gonna have competition from others. I look at Alvisi, quiet in his corner. I expect him to, at some point, try and go for it. Wait, we have a break, by the way. I didn't even notice.
It's Alvisi with 4 riders.
Then I was right because Neville is there and he's just waiting for them. And Montoya will eventually strike.
Yeah.
So I'm not shocked right there.
Now Alvisi can do the whole flat part with this 80 flat with Bettiol.
I'm sorry, can you legit put that on the stream? Please, Amaya. Please. This is professional commenting here, man. I mean, why are we here, bro? Just hire that dude. Okay, I'm sure Amaya will send it to you so you can have a good laugh as well.
Yeah, he didn't send me.
Okay, never mind. I'll send you then. No, I'll actually send it because it's quite funny, and the world should actually see that. That's professional commentating level from.
We are at the highest level.
That's world championship level right there. I mean, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah, we are world champions of commentary.
I mean, we shouldn't even be here. This guy knows his drill.
Yeah, we should be at Eurosport.
Yeah, definitely, man. This guy should definitely take our job. He said on stream that. Okay, so Leo wasted a lot of energy here.
So,
okay.
I have an explanation of this, but I will give it later.
No, send me DM if you can, please.
Okay.
Because this is just turning out better than the race, which is very calm right now, as Joe already again placed a 79 in the break. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm not English biased, you know. I'm as a commentator, I'm neutral. I want to see the best possible show, may the best man win, and I'll equally scream or not scream for whoever wins, loses, blah 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 blah.
That's my.
Oh right, this is the guy that I think it's this one that has a lot of offline experience, so thinks he's the king of the world. And I actually like him. He's very good at his offline testing. Sorry, but he also needs to understand that he also needs to perfect the actual multiplayer. He's very competent in terms of understanding the game. Many of us are,
Yeah.
but he is still new at multiplayer. But he has been doing some good results. So uh, maybe he's right.
Probably.
Let's see.
Yeah, maybe he's right, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, the Joe and Matteo break as 1 minute and 20 seconds of advantage, and Kalash is still
God knows doing what.
Kalash. He's well, those
Well,
riders, those riders.
he's forced. He is very forced to control this because, well, oh no, he's not. Leo's no longer in the break, so I don't know what he's doing.
Well, basically the riders he's using to control the stage at this moment will be useless in the
Yeah,
final
they are
champion.
useless. Yes, indeed.
So he's right, he uses them.
But actually,
Now.
he's controlling quite well. He's not forcing too much, so he
Yeah,
did a good
that's
job so
true.
far.
That's pushing a bit too much. But
Oh.
also because basically Yates and Rosa, which are in the break, are not those particularly
No, they're
dangerous.
not a big threat, so we shouldn't expect to see major pacing here from AS Gaming.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's under control. 1.5 minute is not threatening, and we are expecting the next lane to come, which is Sampere.
Yeah. And that's probably the hardest climb because it's
Yes.
also narrow.
And there is where we want to see what will happen and who will give the first strike.
Yeah, the first part, the first ramp of Sampair has slopes up to 80%. So it's really dangerous to be behind at the start of this climb.
Oh boy,
And
this might not end good for Joe, by the way, if that's the case.
he has to be ahead if he wants to be
He
to
needs
do
to get positioning. We know he likes to do that from the back race to preserve as much energy as possible, but he also needs to find a good positioning when the climb is narrow.
Well, I feel like Joe might improve his climb. He's climbing, uh, with many commas because he's already world champion and
Don't get me wrong, he's a great climber.
but
I
he
just
could
think he
improve.
likes to live. I just think he likes to live too dangerously on the edge with the recovery thing.
Yeah, and
It's a main issue.
sometimes on climbs, probably starting always on the back isn't always the right tactic because on climbs, basically, if you are ahead, you spend so less energy.
Yeah, positioning in those sorts of on those sorts of ascensions is just crucial. So Leo now also pacing as the gap increased to 2 minutes.
Leo isn't pacing so much, because he knows it's not necessary.
But we have a new face controlling instead of Kalash. Also makes sense for Leo to do it.
Sagan.
Yes,
Peter
indeed.
Sagan.
Indeed, washed Peter Sagan. And right now, Alvisi and Joe have 4 men up the road. So
Yeah.
I guess it's obvious to assume these two are planning major attack. Is
Yeah.
it now? At
Well,
this next climb?
probably they hoped to get more advantage, but I feel like this climb is actually dangerous to attack because if you attack too soon, you may lose so much energy, and you
But
might
here's the thing, and we all know this because I think everyone here has done it before. This is a great opportunity to try and pass as many people as possible to that climb to have the domestics advantage if possible.
this climb you can attack, and they are in a good position because they have basically the
We're into the
strongest
second half of the
mountain
race.
riders
The riders going to
ahead,
be more and more on their
and
guard.
you have to try to attack with an eye on your helpers because you have
Indeed.
you need helpers to face the long false flat which takes you until the foot of the real start of Colonial climb.
Quick
So you need,
question: before that climb, that second climb, that downhill, does it allow recovery, or is it?
yeah. If I'm not mistaken, some pair downhill has a lot of turns, so it should
So it's
allow.
gonna be good, yeah.
While, for example, Agnel downhill isn't so much
Yeah,
recovering.
Agel even has a sort of false flat that gonna help anyone that needs
It's in
energy.
such percentages that the strongest can create
And
some
we're at the
And
chaos.
the
start,
climb begins. The climb begins.
and
Now
that's the
let's see
climb.
what happens. Narrow, as you said, and well, and let's look back and see if someone strikes. Right now, everything is normal. Uh, this could be a good chance for Joe and LVZ to pass more domestics than the
Gaming
others.
is
Oh,
definitely going to attack.
AS Gaming is moving. Let's see. It's a bit too soon, but I think he is planning on because he's starting to
Yes,
increase the pace.
yes, everyone, yeah, obviously. And Leo is a bit behind.
And Joe isn't too worried with attacking yet because he's still
Yeah,
in that position where he likes to be, Menches style.
yeah, exactly.
And who
Our
joined?
favorite elites. As gaming is imposing the pace, it's probably trying not to make people behind recovering the position, because actually, if they want to recover, they have to spend so much energy. That could be a right move. In fact, the group breaks for a moment, as you see, and those kind of breaks can happen in any moment on climbs like that.
And yeah, there we go again.
And he keeps pushing. He is pushing so hard.
Is that? I just realized. Is he doing a six-man train or was it just me?
No, he's five.
No,
He's
no,
with
yeah,
five.
five now. Yeah, five now. You're right. But yeah, that's okay.
And
Okay.
the block by
And it goes.
Albizi and it goes.
Yeah,
The
and it
block of
goes.
Albizi on
Allows
Kalash.
the opportunity.
Yeah, now let's see what happens because Kalash is spending a lot of energy.
And at this point, let's remind viewers that
percentages
Joe
above
and Alvizi
10%.
are very limited behind in helpers, so they will want to start managing the ones they have in front to send one behind. But
Yeah,
I
they
think
should.
Joe's going. I think
Yeah, Joe is
he's
going because
positioning in the
actually
front. He's getting the helper back, and let's see if he goes. Alvizi as well,
I think we
and there he
have.
goes.
Yeah,
Joe Whiteley is attacking. Matteo Alvizi is
I
attacking.
hope
Leo
they're not
Falantri.
getting problems with the red card.
Everyone is trying a move now, and Joe Whiteley, 4 riders right now, is a good place to be on if he manages to keep them. Leo Falandri right after him, Alvizi as well with his 2 riders, and Alvizi is preserving the third domestic so far. Let's see if he can do it because Joe is already pacing in the front as he arrives, and everyone seems to be back.
Kalash in a
But the
bad
rhythm,
position. Clash
The rhythm
and
is high.
Trivalato in a bad position.
Very bad, as the pace. Joe keeps ramping up the pace, and let's
Yeah,
see if he can cause
they
damage here.
continue pushing, and
And
Joe
he goes with AS
is the
Gaming,
one pushing so much.
He gets the gap. He gets the gap. Leo joins. We are arriving at the steepest parts, and it's Alvisi closing it for everyone right now. Trivalato comes on the left side. Kalash.
Okay,
Two
now everyone
riders at
stopped.
least.
Now they stopped.
It's just me, or does Leo only have 2 riders? Or
No, two.
Leo
No,
only has
two.
1 rider.
I think so, and
Oh, Leo
Kalash
has has 2 riders.
two, and
Alvise
Kalash as well.
Alvise is going with Yates, with Joe.
Alvisi going with 3, Joe going with 2, AS Gaming down to 2, trying to follow. The race is blowing up. Alvisi down to 2, Joe down to 2, AS Gaming down to 2, Leo Falandri following now. Let's see who can get the advantage. Nibali is pressing hard.
Attacking on this climb may be suicide. I mean, it's 100k to go, and you have to worry about green bar too, because then there's, I think it's, what are the 2 climbs? I think it's called the Agne, and the other is Izar, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, so
okay,
I
Nibali
mean,
is going to take the KOM points, 1.3 to go. Leo Falandri and Joe is with Thomas only.
Joe is worrying a lot more of
Yates,
keeping. Joe is sending Yates ahead.
That's
while
a very
he
good
kept
move right
Thomas
there. Not just
behind.
for the not just for the KOM, to keep him after that climb, which is essential.
I feel like Joe may have 3 riders. Let's go behind. No.
No, he's been with 2 for a while. I just
Joe
but
is
he has
with the
he has
nearest.
the A1.
Yeah,
so he
has
might
the
try and get them there.
Nearest 74.
Yeah, he
and
might.
If he comes back,
He might be the only one to make it back if he does.
And that will grant him such an advantage in final.
Update on the provisional KOM. Adam Yates is now leading, 5 points ahead of Dumo, which is Leo. And France 2, I think, is AS Gaming, Bouchard, 25 points in third. So that's a big lead. Alvisi comes fourth, 23 points. Joe is pretty much 20, 10, almost there in terms of KOM.
Gaming is pacing on Alvisi.
Okay, everyone here? I'm trying to see. Oh, Alvisi is in the front, yeah, but everyone is chasing. So, that's gonna make it impossible for Joe to get his done, I guess.
Probably yes, but it depends if they are going to. They have to keep Matteo on
the short list, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, he risks to go to the finish, even if the road is still so long, and he has only 2 riders, like everyone.
And here is where I want to see what Joe does.
And that Gaming tries to attack, and Leo with him.
Leo goes, and let's see if someone tries to follow. There goes Joe Whiteley with Thomas and Yates. I'm trying to see behind it's Trive and AS Gaming. They stay behind. Trive is responding. AS Gaming had a rough time there, but he's catching up.
Those attacks are favoring Alvisi, because Alvisi is spending less energy than them.
Yeah, and they're just killing themselves.
To be honest,
gonna stop.
This stage kind of reminds me of Lombardia in line, where we were in the group, I think it was with you, Francesco, where everyone else had 2 riders at front, and I think I was the one who conserved the 3rd rider, and I think that might have been the most efficient tactic to do here. Although, yeah, let's not pretend I'm some kind of a pro or something, but it's just my theories. Because right now the attacks and stoppages in the peloton are killing them.
Yeah.
Because of the minimum amount of green and blue they'll have for the Isoar. Yeah, so.
And here is what is where I want to see what Joe does. If he has
To be honest,
the,
Joe,
Oh,
Joe,
Joe
Well, at the moment, the situation sees everyone on the same position, even if Alvisi
That's 37 seconds, then we'll get some KOM points, and Joe
1
can do
second
better
for
than,
Joe.
yeah, but with Thomas, so I don't know what
Yeah,
Yates
he
got.
went with Thomas. He went with Thomas.
Tao, so close yet so far.
We are at the start of Colagnel.
Okay, as Angel starts, let's see the movements.
And Leo
Matteo
again.
continues to go steady, but Leo is now trying to play catch up. Let's see what they are scanning does. He's very prone to responding and responds.
Leo isn't playing for Dumoulin. He isn't playing for Dumoulin because he's attacking so much.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to definitely catch up with his leader.
Yeah. He's
And
trying
let's
to
see
drop
behind.
Kalash. And as gaming is the one more
Stork.
He's pushing so much.
Okay.
As gaming is pushing too hard, in my opinion.
IMA might be right. I think Leo is definitely playing for Dumo here. But I want to see it better.
I don't know. What Temea said?
He said he thinks Leo is playing for Dumo, and the way he's putting the work on Valverde, that might be the case. That's how I would take him if I wanted to protect him too.
Yes, but I don't know. I mean, it's risky because they're going full. They're going full with their climbers. So I don't know if it's 79
I don't know. I don't think it's feasible because it can be counterproductive if
he attacks again.
And he attacks again and again. Alvisi is just keeping his own pace.
This is a move to get as much advantage as he can. See, so yes, so probably he's playing seriously for Dumoulin. But let's see, because if no one pays behind, he can take some advantage.
Notice that Valverde is not protecting there. He's taking all the workload there to save Dumo as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, Trivelato wins the points classification with Stork if he ends 12th. Even if he ends 12th, would still be first. So Tom Dumoulin right now is in that classification from Leo as second with 51, Thomas third 47, Yates from Joe, both from Joe 46, and Nibali 43. So the second and third place are still up for grabs. Right now, there's already a big gap for Leo, 52 seconds.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I feel like everyone may be with their leaders at the end of Colagnel, so it's up to who keeps the bet.
Okay, there's an attack, there's a move,
and it's Joe. It's Joe.
And it had to be because he needs to try and consolidate.
He needs to get
a good position here.
to gain. He needs to gain
Definitely.
advantage, and he's alone. He's already alone.
Is over. So he's gonna try and breeze past Leo. I think that's the smart thing to do, because if Leo keeps insisting in Dumo, he's just gonna pass straight to him, and there we go, and reach Alvisi. Alvisi is over with Rosa as well. It's 1 versus 1 now. Joe Whiteley quickly catching up. Let's see if Dumoulin can make it, or if it's gonna have to be Valverde.
So hard. I don't know if Dumoulin will keep up.
Valverde trying to carry Dumo as much as he can, but it's Joe Whiteley who's about to catch Matteo Alvisi. The two guys have attacked several times, and they are again almost face to face in E1. Let's see if Joe can reach it.
Kalash is the only one with an helper at the moment.
It's 5.1 to go. Alvisi continues to insist he doesn't want company, but Joe is coming hard, and he's really trying to close it. It's the steepest part right now. Steepest section, I would say. And there goes Trivelato also attacking. The race is exploding. Leo, clearly now playing for Dumo, is trying to keep him as much as he can. 10 seconds. Joe is about to close the gap. 12 seconds, 9 seconds. And it's going to be a group of two. There it is. It's Joe and Alvisi. Is this the fight for the stage, or will Triva catch up?
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Kalash is losing. Okay, now Kalash and Us Gaming are doing the most stupid move they could do. Because actually
because I didn't see what they were doing.
They are keeping with the 79.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah,
Well,
oh yeah, they are. Yeah,
they
no,
should
no.
drop him. They should drop him.
This is terrible. Yeah, this is terrible for them, and oh my god,
They're playing stupidly.
they're gifting it.
Because
They're gifting it, and Thomas and Nibali in the front of the race. 52 seconds for
exactly.
Trivelato.
Okay,
Now
as
AS
gaming now
Gaming.
goes.
AS
Kalash
Gaming
trying
goes.
to
Bardet
go.
goes as well. 48 seconds. Trivelato desperately trying to reach
This
it.
climb
Now
is feared
AS
by
Gaming
many
followed
riders.
by
The
Kalash and
percentages
Leo
are very
Falandri.
high.
Suffering,
to push.
desperately suffering with Tom Dumoulin, his 79 mountain rider. But now Thomas and Nibali trying to get all the time back they can on Tom Dumoulin, which is Leo's 79 mountain guy.
Back on them.
Trivelato is back on them. Let's see. AS Gaming
They have
and
2 minutes
Kalash.
advantage on the. Trivelato dies in the final final meters.
That's not
He
a good
perfectly
sign.
timed.
Yeah, but that's not a good sign, and we both know it because the other two
Yeah.
did not, if I saw correctly.
We're into the downhill
And
section. The
Dumoulin
riders can
is
take a breather, but they
3
can't let their
minutes
guards down.
behind. It's so risky right now.
Leo is playing such a risky game here.
If they find a collaboration, I have a strong feeling about Leo going out on Tour semifinals in 2020 because he
Just
had
1 minute,
Mollard.
right now?
He had
No,
Mollard.
it's 3 minutes. 3, sorry. I was misreading.
3 minutes. Now he will gain a lot, probably. He will gain some time now because in downhill doesn't allow so much recovery, this downhill at least.
Mm-hmm.
And
Quick question.
having
Do you
an
think
LP.
that Leo was overconfident here?
Well, I don't know. Surely he has to risk it all because he has to play like this.
His plus side, he still has Valverde to work now as much as possible. Let's see how this unfolds.
But he's probably hoping that the riders ahead doesn't get so much advantage and so they doesn't recover so much bars to
Okay,
do
we want
this bar.
to thank to everyone watching. Thanks for being here. Tomato is here. Pierro's still here with us in the chat. Basso obviously as well is here. I didn't have much time to check the chat today. We are at a season high for Champions League. Obviously, we expect those numbers to go way up in the World Championships. But as we reach the flat now, let's see. There are 3 back together. $20 that Trivelato will be the first to die in this group when the time comes. Kalash has what is this?
Kalash can just
3 minutes over Joe, I think.
What?
What's Kalash's lead? 3 minutes over Joe, right?
3 minutes on them, so we can also allow them to get.
He can put his own pace. Yeah, he can put his own pace and not kill himself.
Bio is pushing so hard with Valverde now. He's trying to join them. He's trying to join Kalash and us gaming.
He's recovering.
And he reduced
1 minute,
the advantage to 2 minutes.
He's gonna lose more here.
Well, probably yes. Probably he should, but
I mean, in normal conditions, if these guys don't start slowing down, and they are.
Well, because the climb is 13 kilometers, so
exactly.
You can't start a full fire because the hardest part of the climb is the last one,
and
while
it's a
the easiest
very big one, and then there's a very big downhill.
Dumoulin is alone.
Dumoulin is alone. Wow, this is gonna be drama, isn't it?
Yeah, but probably he will do it because at the moment he has
because he's joining E2. Yeah.
He has 1 minute and 70 seconds, and now
1
Joe.
minute, and now Joe sees it. Joe doesn't like it, and Joe starts moving, and Joe increases his gap. Let's see who follows him.
Trivelato will try, but Joe is
the first to respond, which might be a mistake for his energies. Alvisi keeps his pace. He'll try to follow for sure at his own rhythm. Kalash.
Now he's trying to drop Dumoulin. Joe probably is going to win the stage.
It's starting to look like it because here I don't see Alvisi fighting hard for it, which might mean he doesn't have as much energy as he would like. I don't know if he's waiting or if he's unable to. Let's see which one it is. It's not a big gap yet.
He's staying.
Okay, IMA, if you can, could you update the timer from Dumo to Joe? Should be around 2 minutes or right now. Yeah.
2 minutes now. I think he
still
will
6 kilometers to go. Joe is the one playing smart here. He needs to try and get as much time in, to Dumo as possible. I don't know if he's going to make it though, but if someone will, it might be him because he's the only one trying.
Watch out! A team leader is falling behind.
Okay, someone dropped.
Show us.
Okay, it's Dumoulin dropped.
Oh, Dumoulin dropped.
Now we will start losing, and now we will start losing a lot.
Kalash
but I think,
yeah, Kalash definitely needs to drop him. He cannot risk losing the GC battle, and all he has to do to not have to worry about Leo is simply dropping it here.
Alvisi dropped Trivelato, and he's going to take Joe.
The shock. Leo is desperately trying to hang on.
Now they stopped, and they have to push. They have to continue pushing.
Oh, this is bad news for them.
Alvisi now is trying to push as much as he can.
Could Joe have gone too soon, or is he preparing for that small downhill?
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Alvisi gets the gap now.
Alvisi now is going alone.
And if they don't close it immediately, he might have the stage share. But they're gonna close it. Trivelato's gonna close it.
Yeah, they're gonna close it because the climb in the final, the normal trick turn down.
250. We are reaching a critical point for Leo Falandri.
Yeah, Leo is losing so much now. Leo is losing so much.
Risk of dropping to 5th place in GC right now. 5th. Consider this.
Now the advantage is closed. Now he's losing. He's definitely losing. And Alvisi is the one. Alvisi, if he gets a gap, he's going to win the stage. If he goes 99, he will recover full bars.
Yes, he has. I think he has the stage. Buchmann is
and
the one.
Probably has the GC too. No,
yeah.
Probably not because Kalash has still a good advantage. But he probably goes through.
Well, if Joe does third, he would need to be on the same time to keep it, so it probably is going to be for Alvisi. Joe did not time it well.
Matteo played a bit dirty.
Obviously, because if Joe hadn't done the actual work at the beginning of the climb, this wouldn't have happened. Leo is 5th place. This
Leo
might mean the end of
4 minutes.
I think Leo is out. I don't know how many stage points he did, but it's surely not enough, right?
Yeah, if he doesn't, he's probably out.
Okay, Trivelato might actually punish Nibali for his audacity if he manages to hang on.
Yes, because they joined, and now
Joe is not joining. They're trying to keep Joe behind. Trivelato is pushing as much as he can. Oh my god, this is getting dramatic here. Leo is
now they have to. Now, let's see what happens ahead because it's a big battle, and I feel like Joe may still come back on them because they will stop at a certain point. Because the downhill actually ends at some point. Downhill ends. We are in a less steep part, and Joe is closing. And Joe is closing.
Can this get more dramatic, ladies and gentlemen?
Now let's see what happens, because now if they stop, okay, it's Trivelato going. Trivelato may have the stage. Trivelato may have the stage.
Nibali immediately responds. Alvisi wants that win. Joe is right behind. It's a three-man situation again.
It's a dramatic finish.
It's gonna be dramatic, and Leo Falandri, ladies and gentlemen, seems to be out of the Tour final.
There is the hardest climb. There is an hard climb now because we are up on the hill of Briançon.
It's Trivelato and it's Joe, and it's Trivelato that has the front 1.2 to go. The sprint is going to start. I'm waiting to see who moves. They're slowly pacing.
You have to move at the end of the final Trivelatto has it. Trivelatto has
needs
it.
to go as well, and I think Alvisi might have it.
Trivelatto,
It's
Fantastic.
and it's
Trivelatto.
Is the
Trivelatto.
strongest in the leading
Oh,
group.
and there's the cap. I think Alvisi wins
Yeah.
GC.
Yeah. Joe is gapped.
Numerous
That
in
was
this difficult race.
a big stage. That was
Oh my god,
such a big stage.
Trivelatto, despite so many attacks and so many deaths at the top of the climb,
deserved so much.
What a fantastic win! That was tremendous. That
Leo
was well
is
played.
officially out. Leo is
And
out.
Leo, yeah, I'm
Probably.
not shocked. Leo is out, and I would say, I want to say it here, not because I dislike Leo, because he's a pretty good dude. I think that's deserved. I think he was too ambitious with his play, and
Yeah, that's true.
And I think
the
he was
problem
a bit.
was this stage was so hard because
I
it
think
made actually.
he was a bit overconfident, and he cannot do that at this level. But superb job from Trivelatto, that suffered so much, died so many times at the top of climbs and decisive moments, and still managed to find the energy and the timing, which sometimes matters more than the energy. If you have
Exactly.
about a little bit of it,
It
can be enough. Perfect timing, and you called it well. I really thought that Alvisi was going to make it, but no, he timed it perfectly.
No, because Trive started at the right point. You had to start to win this race.
You know the stage better than me, so props on you for calling that, obviously. But that was a fun and dramatic ending, and I risk to say that we should see these three passing in normal circumstances, because
no, because Kalash has still the general classification, so one of them is going out. Let's see.
All right. I didn't even see the gap. It was a small
will be
one.
Alvisi. I feel like Alvisi will be fourth.
It depends of what Nibali did in terms of KOM points. I think it will be Alvisi too. Let's see.
Well, it's between Trivelatto and Alvisi.
Yeah,
because
and Trivelatto getting the stage win, the points jersey. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be so tight.
Yeah,
well, we had a big tour. We have a fantastic final stage. Look at those gaps.
Fantastic race.
Look at those gaps.
9 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Alvisi actually stays ahead of Joe. Which means that Joe's fourth.
Yeah, but Joe has more points on KOM and points classification, probably.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to see, exactly. So Kalash wins, Triva second, 3-4 there, 3 seconds, that gap, those 9 seconds. Let's see what they did to Joe.
But
Joe, he has second in points. That's
2
very
points,
for Joe.
2 points. Just 2 points between him and
Oh, but Alvisi takes KOM.
Oh my god, that's
and
tight.
Joe is third. That's too close to call. That's too close to call right now.
That's a big.
That's extremely close to
MA
call.
has to count. MA has just to count.
Fucking mess.
What a stage.
Wow.
What?
It doesn't get any better than this. It's the Champions League. Okay, I'm seeing some chat comments, and Piero saying he was not trash talking on him. I don't think anyone's trash talking on Leo. I think personally, this is my opinion, he was over ambitious, he was overconfident, and these are things you cannot be in the Champions League. I don't think he had to try the way he did. I think he had to keep the option open for as long as he could. But working the way he did, completely killing Valverde and committing to that, it was extremely hard to end well.
That fucked him.
Okay, Piero's saying Alvisi in for sure. I don't know the difference in points right now. Let's wait to see what Anel says, but this is going to be really close, I think.
Yeah.
It was definitely on the road, and that's the fun part. That's what we want to see.
Okay, now,
I have to say, this was probably...
by the way, I want props myself because I chose this stage. So everyone blames me when stage is shit. I have to tell myself.
Okay, we have trash talk in Discord. I love it. Joe Whiteley saying no wonder Alvi's wife does not let him play PCM. She has probably discussed it too. I want the results in there, but I want them first than them because I want to announce them on the stream.
If Matteo fucking Alvisi goes to the final.
Honestly,
Yeah, I think too. I think it's
I
true.
have the results and they are as follow. Kalash is in the final, first place, 225 points. Trivelato, second place, 190 points. And the loser is Leo Falandri, fourth place. Joe Whiteley, fifth place. Matteo Alvisi is in the final. So
Yeah.
Alvisi does 128, Leo does 110, Joe Whiteley 106, and AS Gaming 42 points. It ends up being a 12-point difference. It ends up being on that small gap in the end, Joe. What went wrong there? Let's forget the Alvisi part because we all saw it and we'll talk about it. But what went wrong there at that finish?
Nothing went wrong. I played a pretty much perfect game, but sometimes, you know.
So I guess we have to.
Sometimes people, yeah. If I speak trouble.
No. I guess we definitely have to. Wait, I'm getting information. Whew. If Trivelato won the Izor KOM, Leo could have been in the final. Wow, we are getting. This is getting better and better. So, Joe, are you still here?
Yeah. Also, Emea, what's with your system of group winners getting points? Because, like, for example, someone could have an extremely Mickey Mouse group and they get 30 points on someone who might have had a hard semi-final or a hard final, quarter-final, for example.
I mean,
makes no sense when you have 30 points just because you topped your group. That's literally equivalent to winning one of the classifications.
Okay, let me just make the question that I think everyone wants to hear before we go to that. You started to push really hard on that climb because obviously you wanted to drop to Milan. Am I correct here so far?
No, I mean I didn't need to drop Jim Milan. I just didn't want to just fuck it.
Yeah,
honestly, if I'm with Matteo and I'm with Trivelato, all of us, we just I didn't have to pass him. All three of us just sit there, and all three of us lose our massive lead. If I don't pace, we don't get.
Well, that too. That I mentioned in the that I also mentioned in the stream, and that's where I want to get. You had to do something, and you think you were a victim of that. That's it, right?
Well, someone had to pace. So.
Well, no. Obviously, I don't think you did wrong in pacing. I'm saying that since there are real suckers in this world, and apparently you're not the worst of them, it came back to bite you.
Yeah, well, I
still give you props.
I hope
because
Amaya has some new spectacles after watching that, and he shuts his mouth with his comments about my playstyle.
I just want to say props to you for actually pacing. The easiest solution would be not pacing, being eliminated, blaming everyone. I think you did what everyone would do. Try to go for it. Try to win. Attacking, pacing. I don't like Matteo Alvisi's racing. That's nothing personal against him. Although I've had, let me finish, please. Although I've had enough situations and lobbies with him to also not think he's the best of people. I don't think he deserves to pass. I'm going to say it right here on stream because everyone knows I call it as I see it. I think what he did was disgusting. I think he did not deserve to pass. And I think even Dennis, the biggest of the wheel suckers of PCM history, would be crying right now and not good tears. However,
Dennis is a Thomas de Gent compared to Alvisi.
However, Trivelato, what an amazing finish for him because he had died multiple times on that stage, just barely making it through those two climbs, and he still timed the perfect sprint to win. Do you think that's deserved for him?
Who was that, Trivelato?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Trivelato played like a normal player would play, and he deserved to win. And he deserved to go through.
Okay, I'm gonna make you a question that many people have been debating in chat and Discord. I've gave my opinion of it, so I'm gonna say it here to see, and then you can say yours. I've been saying it without any fear because like I said, I call it as I see it. I think Leo was overconfident. I think Leo was a bit arrogant, and he underestimated people playing for his 79. It was not necessary doing it on third stage. Do you agree with this?
Which stage though was this?
Third stage, Leo playing for Dumo and killing Valverde. I don't think it was necessary. I think he should have kept the 79 option open for as long as he could, but not to that point. Do you agree?
I think he almost got himself into such an advantage. He played the first stage so well it actually disadvantaged him, which is just it sums up PCM, doesn't it? Really, how you can play yourself into such a good position, and through your own success, you actually do worse.
I'm not gonna lie, it was really entertaining to see Leo do that. Props to him for trying. That deserves ultimate respect, and he almost made it. Let's remember, people, he was just 18 points shy from reaching the final. However, his decision ended up contributing to that, which is a shame because he did take an amazing risk, and that's what we want to see at the end of the day. So congratulations, Leo, even if it didn't work. Much respect. Joe, final thoughts on this day?
No, to be honest, it was actually quite a good race. I mean, my expectations were low, very low, seeing who was in the group. It was going to be a tough group pure because of the sort of play styles that you'd be expecting, which you saw firsthand in the first stage, and the third stage, and the second stage actually. But no, it was a good race. It's just a shame seeing certain people go through and certain people not go through, and also it's a shame seeing a system which gives points to group winners. Like, I understand it's a nice thing to win your group and get rewarded for that. But the thing is, when there's such a vast difference in quality in the groups that we see at the quarterfinal stage, you have to ask yourself, is it actually fair? I don't know.
Well, I can give you my opinion outright.
I think the semi-final and the final should be decided upon what happens in the semi-final and final, not what happens in the quarterfinal.
I can give you my opinion on that because I've been part of that system as well, not just here, but in Scalatoria as well. So long before the events of today, I've passed for it. I don't agree with it as well. I think quarterfinals are quarterfinals. Then you have semifinals. It's a brand new start, and then you have a final, and so on.
You're telling me in the Champions League, whoever semi-final Liverpool beat, I don't know, Ajax 3-0, and they start the final with a 3-0 lead. Bullshit.
That'd be nice.
He's complete
no, yeah.
bullshit.
IMA is saying. Let me just clarify because we like to give voice to everyone. IMA would like to precise that you were not eliminated for that because Alvisi has the same.
No, IMA, you need to get that out of your head. I am not complaining because I'm eliminated. I know I'm not eliminated.
No. Okay.
I'm just saying, even if I would have gone through today with the system benefiting me, I wouldn't have wanted it regardless. It doesn't change my opinion at all. It shouldn't change anyone's opinion. The fact is, what happens in a quarterfinal happens in the quarterfinal. It should not affect what happens in a semi-final.
Yeah, I
also,
agree with that.
Let me just reiterate. Today, I played, I'm pretty sure, with one person who I also played with in my quarterfinal.
Which was, by the way?
No, I'm just saying, I've played with one person who I played with in the quarterfinal. Which just proves my point that your quarterfinal is completely irrelevant to your semifinal because you're not even sharing the same lobby with the same people. So why should you be advantaged or disadvantaged?
True. It makes yeah. I get where you're coming from. I already talked about not agreeing with it as well. That is what it is. It's the system we have. At the end of the day, I think what hurt you most was the stance of how other people played the game. And when you do your game good and you attack and you try and you pace, and you end up losing for that, it sucks. I've been there. We've all been there. It wasn't a good day for you. Best of luck for what's coming ahead.
It was actually a good day for me, and I'm
it was
proud
fun
of
for you?
I'm actually proud of how I played because I think it's quite a promising performance.
Well,
It's just
I can say this to you, and everyone knows. Even if Emir was telling me in the chat that he was expecting me to be, what is it, Brit biased. I'm not. I mean, as a commentator, I want to see the best possible race and say who I think played well or deserves and who didn't. I think you played well. I think you did deserve to pass. I think you didn't. I think Alvisi didn't deserve to pass, and he did. I think Trivalato did an amazing job. Uh, Especially in that last stage, that was just awesome. And Kalash did a very good race as well. Nothing to point out to him. He controlled what he had to control in the final stage. He did it well. Leo took that tremendous risk, which I still think was overconfident, but it was amazing to see him try. So much respect to him. But sometimes, or all the time, sports isn't about who deserves, it's about who makes it. Thanks, Joe, for being here. Let's talk to Swaxon. Swaxon, you're here?
Hang on a second. How did Amir get different maths to me? How? How am I 25 points down?
Yes, I was going to ask you that. What the F? Wow.
Amir's done his maths wrong, I think. Amir's done his maths surely wrong.
What the fuck is going on here? Oh no, sorry, but I would be more. I don't think he has. I think Daniel Miko made his maths wrong.
It's 60. It should be 60 points for third in GC. And I was third. Yep, Amir's done it wrong, as I thought.
Emil, you might want to, before putting that on stream, looking at that to see, because I think Swaxon might be right.
Well, me and Miko are pointing it out. Like, we literally had, like, I've got a points tally here, Miko, and mine matches up to Miko's. So
why doesn't Floxing have GC points? Did he not do top 6 or something?
He should do. He did get a top 6. So
okay, so the 18 points would probably be for Yanu. The 35 were the 35 for Yanu, the 18 for Floxing, and the 60 for you.
Yeah, there we go. I think
there we go. We have the correct results now. He will put them on stream, and I will announce them before talking to Swaxon. Group B, as we saw, Kalash wins 225 points, Trivalato 190, Matteo Alvisi, go home, you're fucking drunk, 128. Leo Falandri, much love and much respect because you tried it, and that's awesome, 110 points. Joe Whiteley, man, I know it sucks to lose like that, but you played well and you had fun. That's what matters at the end of the day. 106 points. AS Gaming, I have no idea what you were doing there. 42 points, last place. Group A, we have mighty Portuguese EDK coming back from the dead to do 263 points and win his group ahead of Mendes, 171.
Wait. Is it legal for me to post this meme in semi-final B?
I don't really know. I'm trying to commentate here. Swaxon third, 130 points. Very close to Frabo with 122. Floxing 59 and Yanu 56. Swaxon, it looks like it was a close and very hard race. What happened in your group?
I don't know what it's like in the other group, but our first two stages were just going to 79 mountain riders.
Well, the other group had a lot of controversy, so what happened in yours? Tell us about yours.
And honestly, apart from maybe between Floxing and Frabo, like everything was basically controversial. 3 it was, like it wasn't like anything major. Like no one was like accusing each other of being a rat or something. There wasn't like anything. There wasn't like any like absolutely big dramas going on.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to have to interrupt you. I'm going to get back to you, but we have to hear Frabo because he has to go. Frabo, can you still speak?
Yes. I mean, Watson, on your mic. Okay, by the way, I think I played quite good. Maybe did only one error in the first stage, or also in the second. I focused a lot on KOMs, without thinking that also this stage gives
a lot of points,
good points, and maybe that points will help me. Only did the setup, I think, and but I think the final sprint was quite technical. Usually,
yeah.
I think the better option was attacking with the option attacking at the start of the little climb, and then maybe taking a low effort. I think that was the best option.
Yeah, I think we've both misjudged that. I would say, like I know I was at the back, but I definitely misjudged it. I think part of that came down to the fact I saw headwind on the thing, so I thought, oh yeah, you'll lose energy quicker, but no, it wasn't the case.
Frabo, is it a bit painful to be out by 8 points? I think it was, yeah.
I was sure to be passed, to be honest. When I remember that I had the points of the previous round, but I don't know.
Shit happens, I guess, as we talked about in the other group, and a lot of shit happened there. Are you happy at least with your performance?
I
Did you
think
have fun?
I learned a lot about this round. So I think maybe in we'll have another opportunity to demonstrate my potentiality. By the way, I have to go now.
All right.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
the
for being
interview.
here, Frabo. Thank you. Swax, going back to your group, just give us a brief summary of what the fuck happened.
I mean, first two stages went to the break. It was basically certain people played it. Interestingly, it was like there was some Yanu tried to go on the second stage with his leader. Never going to work out. And basically, it was mostly together. It was only really me and EDK just matching each other. EDK gained a bit of time with his 78, but on the second stage, 78 no 79 on the second stage, but it was basically fairly even. I think the first stage where it exploded, I think Floxing was the only one who committed to going for the 79. Myself and EDK, I certainly got mine over the first climb, but used it to get back at the second climb, which because I don't really regret. I think that's the right call, especially as I got all those carry points, which actually proved decisive in the end.
All right, and what would you say you expect from the final now that you've actually achieved it?
Well, there's two. The last two stages are stages are officially hated by me. I've been knocked out by these stages on both occasions, so they are not likable stages. But having said that, the final was a different story. I think we just have to it's now like previous. This is like now, and I feel like I am playing a bit better than what I was about 2-3 months ago. So I think anything can happen. I feel like I'm starting to
all right,
get the attacks at the right moment.
Tomorrow, I'd like to remind everyone, is the rest day, unless for those playing sprints. Obviously, we're not going to broadcast that for obvious reasons. I want to just quickly say that the calendar continues. Let me see. Saturday is like I said. No, Saturday, like I said, rest day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sunday inline semifinals where I will be with B, I think. I believe it's Group B, and you'll be on A. George will be on B, so we're going to be trying to do our best. Monday we have EMEA punishing us because Cyanide sucks with Karen the entire tournament, Scratch the entire tournament. And then Tuesday, points race the entire tournament, elimination the entire tournament. And then Wednesday, the first final, classics. It's going to be fun. The first world final, I mean. Swaxton, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on passing. Like I said, we'll be back Sunday. Sunday I'll be playing. It wouldn't be the first time I would come in and play. I don't know if I'll be doing that, by the way, but someone will be here for sure. I want to thank everyone that was watching. We do this for all of you. I want to thank our participants for the amazing moments they give us. as players and as human beings. Thank you. Emea, Grassi, Piero, Yubi, Frabo, everyone that was commentating or in voice chat helping at times. If I forget anyone, I'm sorry. And I'll see you all when I see you all, I guess, whether it is Sunday or Monday. This was the Champions League. We had a quite, I don't know, kind of a strange day in a sense, but normal to PCM to have such a controversy. But it was a fun stream. We had an epic semifinal, and we enjoyed every moment of it. And that is the Champions League. Good night.